Welcome to Ultra Blue channel, your go-to source for in-depth tech tutorials. Today, we'll provide an extensive overview of the Kali Linux desktop environment. Our goal is to make this as educational and informative as possible, perfect for tech enthusiasts, beginners, and IT professionals. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Your support helps us to continue to create high-quality tutorials. Now, let's get started. Kali Linux, developed by Offensive Security, is a Debian-based distribution known for its robust security and penetration testing tools. It's widely used by cybersecurity, ethical hackers, and anyone interested in digital forensics. What sets Kali Linux apart is its extensive suite of pre-installed tools, making it a comprehensive solution for various security tasks. Now let's get right to it. When you first boot into Kali Linux, you are greeted by its clean and straightforward desktop environment. Kali Linux uses the XFCE desktop environment by default, chosen for its lightweight and customizability features. Now let's log in. By the way, I'm running Kali Linux on VirtualBox. If you want to learn how to run Kali Linux both on VirtualBox or VMware, we've made videos for you which will be in the description below. Now let me go and quickly adjust my desktop environment so that we can get started. After logging into Kali Linux, you realize that Kali Linux is a bit different from your traditional Windows operating system, in that Windows operating system has its taskbar usually at the bottom part of the screen. However, Kali Linux has it on the top part of the screen. Now, since Kali Linux is designed specifically for pen testing or ethical hackers or cybersecurity professionals, when you go to the top left button of the screen, it has its application menu, whereas in Windows you have the start menu. Now when you open it, all its tools has been categorized. For instance, the first tab has information gathering tools. These tools are usually used in the first stage of ethical hacking, in which you want to find as much information as you can from your targets. So it categorizes all the tools here that are specific for information gathering. We have Nmap here, which is a very powerful tool for network exploitation. Now, moving on to vulnerability analysis. That's usually the second stage of ethical hacking, where you know how to find vulnerabilities in the person's system. You see that it has been organized. Going on to web application, where we have SQL map, where you could do SQL injection. We have Web Suite, where you could do some vulnerability analysis on websites. And we have password cracking tools, where we have Hydra, John the Ripper, Medusa, Wordless, etc. We have wireless attacks, where all the tools which are used for Wi-Fi cracking, for Bluetooth related attacks are all categorized, and so on and so forth. So this makes Kali Linux stand out. Let's get back to the screen. To the right side of the screen, you could see the CPU usage of our computer. This screen displays the amount of CPU we are actually using as at now. Right now, if we should run some programs which are resource intensive programs, you'd see that our CPU usage is going to skyrocket. Over here we have our network panel, where we can control connections such as Wi-Fi and our Ethernet or VPN connection and so on. We also have our sound panel, where we could increase our sound or reduce the sounds to our preference. We have our notification panel, where we could toggle it to do not disturb, and any other notification are brought up here. We have our battery, our timer, and we also have a quick button here which enables us to quickly lock our desktop environment. And also we have our logout screen here. You realize that in Kali Linux, most of the tools, in as much as it has up to 600 different types of tools, most of them are terminal based. When we say terminal, we mean this. Almost every tool in the Kali Linux arsenal are all terminal-based programs. It means you'd have to do it off the terminal. So in this course, we are going to make sure we try as much as possible to digest almost all the tools in the Kali Linux arsenal. We are going to take you through information gathering, certain tools and how they are used for. We will go to vulnerability analysis, where we would use Nmap and other like tools to show you how to actually search for vulnerabilities of systems. We're going to go to web application analysis, where we're going to learn how to use SQL map or web suite in our web application and assessment. This is just a short overview of the Kali Linux desktop environment and just a brief introduction to what we'll be doing and what you should expect. So in the next tutorial, we're going to take you through some of the basic steps or the first things you should be doing as a new Kali Linux user. Things that are going to make this tutorial very user-friendly for startups. We are going to take Kali Linux from beginners level to an advanced level. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and I'll hopefully see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.